Hello, hi everyone. Okay, so just for the sake of this particular office hour, I want to make sure everyone is able to address their query. And the main agenda of these office hours are to basically get ahead of your doubts. I'm just gonna request everyone to come in here and like I'm just gonna invite everyone to speak so that it's easier. You can ask your own questions in case if you are not comfortable, it's absolutely fine, but I feel like it gives everyone the right channel to speak, to be able to address their doubts, ask their questions. So I've done this. Okay, I break asks, how do I know if I'm accepted into the builders program? You must have got a confirmation email. I break, it should be there. Okay, and we have a lot of people. Is it me? Your voice is not audible though. Is it okay? Is it audible now? Hello, hello. Okay. I've also sent in I've also sent in the YouTube link in the chat, so you obviously you can go there. I believe you can also do something. You can DM me with your email, and I can just check it for you if you are in or not. Okay, everyone. So I think it's officially time for us to start the office hours. For this office hour, we have one very strict agenda, which is to address all the queries, all the questions, anything and everything that you have. So we are leaving an open floor today for everyone to be able to ask their questions either in chat or you can speak, whatever is more comfortable for you. The reason why we are doing this today is we have got a lot of doubts from a lot of different people. We want to make sure that before we do any other new feature, before we do any other new thing, we address those doubts. We make sure that everyone is able to proceed further with whatever they need. The other aspect here is we are also going to do a live flywheel challenge for all the attendees here. Um, so of course we're going to do that. So let's start. I have no other agenda today. Though, we're just gonna start with your questions. So you can unmute. You can drop your questions in the chat, and these questions can be around anything, the demo day, project, something with your project, something that you are not feeling comfortable with across the stack, anything. So the floor is open.
Hi, Krishi. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, I can. Is it's Aman, right?
Yes, this is Aman speaking. Yes.
Yes. Hi, Aman.
So we are currently working with the SO 101 robot, right? And earlier, I think you did reach out to one of my team members regarding the whole connection issue.
Mm-hmm.
I think Mr. Francesco did respond that you guys pushed an update, but I just have this question: like, is this going to be like a repeat issue, or are we hoping that the connection, once we do all the calibration, uh, we can immediately get into our live mode and start collecting data?
I'm gonna be very honest with you, Aman.
Secondly, yes, go ahead.
Sorry, is it okay if I answer this first and then you can ask your other
Yes,
question?
yes, yes. You can go ahead first.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Firstly, thank you so much for asking a question. Secondly, thank you so much for being so active in the program. It means a lot to us that you're willing to put in so much of efforts and of course a lot of your precious time from your every day. I'm going to be very honest with you around the SO101 issue. We did not know that is an issue which others were facing, honestly. And then once we realized it's a driver based issue, it's a protocol issue, so we had to fix it ASAP. Now, do we want it to be a recurring issue? Of course not. We're gonna try our best to avoid any issue to be a recurring issue. But I just want to also, just let the audience know that the platform is very new. As we speak, we are onboarding new customers, so there can be chances that if not this, there might be some other issue, right? I'm not gonna say that the platform is 100% perfect, but what I'm just gonna try and still put in my word here is we are trying to make it perfect. We are trying our best to ensure that whatever your query or your issue is, we solve it ASAP. Our team works across the world, across the globe, so one of us is always available in all the time zones. That's pretty much it. About your issue, we have already pushed a new update on the driver, and I think, let me actually check. In less than I'm not gonna share my class Slack, because if I do that, but I'm just gonna quickly check my phone because I do know that someone did reach out to me from the team. Yeah, so they have released the stable version. It's called the Cyberwave SO101 driver pre-release. So it's gonna go out. And I can send you the like I can send you the version that you can use and update in your twin metadata directly, and just directly get ahead. I hope that answers your question though.
Yes, it does. Thank you so much. It does lead to my second question, and it's a very
Sure.
small one.
Yeah.
Just I hope you can clear this quickly.
Yeah.
Connecting. So I have like multiple team members, and they're trying to get access to the local teleop on their own environment that I've shared with them as template. So do all of them need to execute the whole CyberWave logout and login sequence on the unit itself to get access? Because at least that's what we've been doing lately, just to do so. And well, the issue is whenever we move the robot around, there is no data from the SO1 101 collected, no matter what,
Yeah.
even if we do like
Yeah,
four
yeah.
minute or 2 minute.
So with the new driver push, right, we've also solved the issue around data recordings. It wasn't just you who faced issues with recording data with the SO101. Some other builders also faced it. So with the new driver release, you should be able to test it now, and you should be able to see all the data live. I mean, of course, if you start recording it. Around the logout issue, I didn't really quite catch that. So would it be okay if you can just quickly repeat
Yes,
that?
yes, I can type and send you the whole details about it later on
Certain.
if that's
So
preferable.
I'm also aware that there's another issue that you pointed out, which was one of your first issues, which is the environment collaboration issue, right? Like your team wasn't able to collaborate, and
Yes.
then so that being said, again, that was a bug, and we didn't know. So I've solved it, and we're just like aiming for a prod release, honestly. So we're just like waiting to cherry pick the commit and release it on prod. That's like the very honest status of the fix. It should be live either by
Uh,
EOD today or by tomorrow.
so when it goes live, I can just ask my teammates to delete their environments, and then I share the shareable link, or
There
is it
is
just visible on their own
they
accounts
they
if I
do
have them access? If I mention them in their in the that if I have manually added them by their emails in my share list.
uh, so here is how it works. They do not need to delete their environments. You share the environment, you put in their emails. Just make sure that the team members are also added in your workspace, and then they can directly collaborate on the same environment link. I can share detailed steps with you in a DM.
Yes, that would be amazing. Yes, I'd appreciate it. Yes, thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you so much, Aman. Okay, who goes next? So, the format that we're following today for all the people who have joined new is you can either unmute or you can either ask your questions on chat. Today is going to be all about questions around your agents, demo day, submissions, builders program, feedback, cyberwave, anything you want. Questions, questions, questions. Okay, I don't think there are more questions regarding the agents or regarding the ideas. No more doubts. Okay, no worries. We're gonna do some other things then. Let's start with this essentially just to make sure that we all are aware of what is happening. Okay, I see one, no, several people are typing, but I don't know what are they typing. So let's start with essentially the basic question, which is gonna be like, have you all been able to ship your first physical AI agent with Cyberwave, or did you face any issues? Can we discuss about idea at weekends with mentors? Sure, you can drop them a DM, or you can drop them messages on Discord like group chats, and if they are there, they'll of course respond. But I think it's like you can always reach out to them. There is no issue. There's no harm in that. Is the remote access currently limited to the live camera feed only? I'm not getting any response from the robot when using the keyboard control. So this is by Bhatri Vishal. No, Vishal, I don't think that's the case. Honestly, you can use. I mean, when I showed all of you the real live demo, I controlled it using my keyboard, so it should work with a keyboard as well. If you're not able to use it with the keyboard, please either drop a screenshot or reach out to us, because some other builders have been able to do that. So let's try and figure that out. I haven't been able to develop anything to do no data collection, but we're so sorry for that. um, the data collection part is essentially just a bit tricky for us to figure out with a lot of scale. So that being said, you don't have to worry about it because I've already pushed a new update, so you should be able to figure that out. Oh, a lot of people are facing issues with the keyboard. Okay, that is extremely new. Take it back I'm gonna take it back to the team, because we didn't know that this is an issue, because it was working all fine when I also tried it last time here, right? I'm currently debugging with Francesco the issue, but I welcome any hint. The Cyberwave dashboard doesn't stream the video from cam. uh okay. Kosi, if you are debugging with Francesco, I'll say that's the best way forward, because they'll know better. But in case if you need me, then you can always ask me to come on a call and understand more. I'm happy to do that. It's for the UGV. Yes, I realized. Okay, everyone, more questions. So I'm just like inviting everyone who joins to speak, so that everyone who wants to be there can come and just, speak. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna ask more questions here now. So, have you all been able to ship your first physical AI agent, maybe in simulation or in live mode? You can just reply with a yes or no in the chat. Uh, Deepak, honestly, we do not have any native support for Slam. You can use ROS. You can also use other algorithms for Slam. I remember I used an open source framework. It wasn't ROS, but I used an open source algorithm for Slam with the UGV Beast, and it worked really well. So we do not have any native feature essentially that can help you. Maybe you can also use workflows, but it's a good idea. Maybe we can always support it. So none as of now. You can absolutely open source it. Hey Kushi, when I try the live robot made, the camera is disconnecting regularly after 4 to 5 seconds. Ritesh, can you send me a video of this? That will just again help me understand what is happening. Not yet. Okay. So Labrat said not yet. They were in the process, but ran into a connection issue. Labrat, can you help me with what kind of connection issue was it? No worries, Aman. It's my work.
Hello, am I audible?
Hi, Labrat. Yes. What was the connection issue?
Mm, The connection issue was that as my friend put in the message group that it was like when I first start the connection, I mean pair the robot with the cyber member,
Mm-hmm.
then it is like it shows two streams are connected in the edge code,
Hmm.
the cyber web edge code. It shows there are two connection streams, one for the camera and one for the robot.
Are you using
But
a
when
Windows?
I
Are
start,
you using a Windows or a Mac?
sorry, we're going for Linux. We're
You're
using
using
Ubuntu.
Linux. Using
Yeah.
Ubuntu. That should not be the case. Then can you send a screenshot, or can you maybe, if you want to share your screen, I'm open for that as well. Like whatever works for you.
Uh, right now, I don't have the
No
robot
worries. No
with me,
worries. Can you
so
share a screenshot in the Builder Spaceship channel maybe?
one second, please.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Take your time. No worries. I'm just gonna have to figure this out again. So that's the only thing. Okay, more questions, everyone. Today we have no other agenda. We just want to make sure that all of you solve your questions. Okay, one important thing is we are also releasing a new feature based on all your suggestions where you can also export the video data and the depth data from simulation. We got a lot of demand for this feature where people said that they want to export the video data and the depth video data in when they do simulation, when they run simulations. So we have released that. We're also releasing documentation for it. So based on that feature, what you can do now is you can run simulation with your assets and twins, and then you can export the video and depth video data for the simulations. Okay, more questions. Sorry, my voice is a little coarse today. I'm not really well, so I'm trying to keep the pitch as low as possible, just to make sure that I do not. Yeah, I mean, just to make sure I do not fall more sick. Okay, everyone, more questions. So today's agenda only questions from you. Um, Feedback around the platform. How are you feeling? I can see several people are typing, but then I don't see a chat message, and then I get disappointed. So no, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Um, it's fine. Take your time. I'm here. We have all the time you need in the world to make sure we figure this out. Okay, unrelated to the current topic, quick question. Sorry, I didn't get my team's project submitted earlier. I got caught up. I've submitted it now. Is it still possible to get a mentor assigned? Absolutely. After this officer, let me try and let me understand the mentor's availability just to make sure they're not spread thin through. So maybe after these office hours, I can assist you with that. CV is working fine for me now with the get frame command you shared last time. Perfect, so that means it worked. Currently trying to build environment with some custom objects. So can you show a quick workflow how to build one with the same thing shared by Chicho, the text and the skin? Okay, nice. You are able to use, I think you're using the OpenCV library. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay, so I think you want to understand how do you use sent in this three times, yeah, how to use textures with workflows, right? So even I don't know that, but it's always something that we can figure out together. So let's see. Okay, I'm here. I'm just gonna create go to a new environment here. hmm So I'm using the UGV, but it's fine. We don't want to see that. Okay, I think you can use this particular workflow template. Ashish, image to 3D asset. Maybe. I still don't know, right? I'm just like gonna see and understand if this is the one. Mm-hmm. Create asset, and this is called generate mesh. Do we have? Okay, yeah, here. So I think you can use this, Ashish. Of course, you can use more workflow, like more nodes, but I think the simplest that you can do is if you want to create assets with textures using images. So we have a workflow here which basically it is triggered on manual demand, and then it creates a mesh, because a mesh is needed to create an asset, right? And in this particular node which is called generate mesh, you can enable texture. Either you can select here true or false, or you can also give a run over. I will say just select here true, and then you can give the texture. So I think this is going to be the easiest for you. So if you go to workflows again, as you can just like simply use this. I hope this helps, because even I don't know how to use this, so I also tried it on the go with you. Let me still take a screenshot and make sure that I add more documentation on this afterwards. Laggy replay page sometimes when just go sort on my screen when synced. Okay, sounds good. We're gonna take this feedback, don't worry. Hey, can you explain about how the final demo day looks like? Like, what are the deliverables on the demo day? Absolutely. So, for the demo day, it's something like this. If the demo day is on 14th of August, which is a date that you all decided, so by 13th of August EOD, you all will have to submit your final projects, which means a GitHub repo with the latest code, and all the deliverables are essentially just a GitHub repo link, a link to the documentation that can be either a blog or just some documentation around your project, and a video. A video is not mandatory. A video is only there in case you do not want to demo your project live, or in case you feel like your project will not be able to run live, you can just showcase the video. Now, how the demo day works. So each as per the number of submissions that we get, we'll divide some submissions into particular groups. All these groups will have different hours to present in front of judges. This will all happen online virtually. The next step is going to be like, for example, group A is going to come at 3 p.m. IST time in this particular meet link. They're gonna come, they'll have 10 minutes to showcase their project, talk more about the project. Judges will ask question in those 10 minutes, and then that's it. That's like the demo. Now these groups are also assigned on the basis of how fast you submit. So for example, if you are submitting early, then of course you'll get an earlier slot. That's how it works. I'm gonna post more on the deliverables in some time. I was working on creating episodes for the SO101 robot and intercommunication issue. I think yes. So lab, I think this is LabRat. We actually know, we figured out that this issue exists, and we did release a new version on the SO101 driver. Let me send out more instructions on how to use that driver after this, but we're aware of this, we're figuring that out, don't worry. Yes, Kosi, you have to build with Cyberwave. Yeah, I mean, that's essentially the mandatory thing, right? How do I connect with Cyberwave MCP to Claude? And as I already gave the MCP link. So we have an MCP server. All you have to do is just use the tools. You can use that in the documentation. Yes. How do I create a manual trigger, please? For workflows? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen again. This is so if you see here triggers and you click on manual, if you go here, once you basically create your workflow and then you activate the workflow from here or here, and then that's it, like it runs. So if I delete this one for now, uh, and if I just run this here, this thing, of course I'll have to select a model and do, but ultimately you just have to click here, which is activate and run. Yet to develop the agent, exams be third wheeling me from robotics. I was seeing some people generating custom assets using AI tools of some kind. So my question is, how can we generate liquid assets using the same? I'm new to 3D. Yeah. So I just showed everyone a workflow here. I'm just gonna share it again. If you go to workflows, so for example here, you can see there is a template that we have which is called image to 3D asset. You can simply use this particular template and make use of it. That's it. Okay, more questions, everyone. Do we have more questions? Sure, Deepak. Honestly, bugs are very helpful for us. So do share us the list. Okay. Yeah, sure, Aman. So I have a lot of documentation here that can essentially help you understand more. I'll have to share it. Yeah, so I can share you documentation. Just reach out to me via DM once, and then I can share you more documentation on workflows. You can also find it there. It's already available. Do we have more questions, everyone? Any more questions that you want to clear out? I feel you. I mean, I have not self programmed any, but I just understand the intention, Aman. So I hope, uh, I hope though that you are having fun here using Cyberwave. Okay, so I don't think we have more questions, which and clearly I'm not really well, so I'm gonna put an end to this. If there are more questions, please feel free to put them in Builder Spaceship and update on all the existing questions. It's already Friday, end of EOD here. All the existing questions, either some of them are already being solved, so I'm just gonna drop in instructions on how to use them. Um, I'm gonna say that it will just help. I will just need some more time to figure out solutions, and we're gonna provide an update by tomorrow. Yes, Kosi. I'm gonna send you a workflow documentation link exactly after this because I'm not able to open it on this particular Wi-Fi here, so I'm just facing some issues. If we are done with this, I'm just gonna have some fun. So let's try the flywheel challenge. Can all of you just quickly put in your usernames in the chat so that I can simply copy them and then put them in the flywheel? Everyone who wants to participate on the flywheel challenge. Okay, I'm gonna open it. Okay, let's go. Okay, what was it called? Was it called Wheel Spinner Online? Yes, Wheel of Names. Okay, so this is from the last time. I noticed there is Deepak, and I'm just gonna call it here. Deepak Kosi. Then we have, is it just F? Okay, I'm gonna do F. Then Chito. Oops, sorry. Hustler. Then we have Martlin, Walker. Then we have Turi, Vishal. We have Pradzi, Suhani, Ashish, Master Ninja. I'm just gonna say Master Ninja. Oh lord. Okay, we have Iman, Labrat, Aman. So I'm just gonna say Mr. Rocks, Parth, Nitesh. Okay, that's it. We didn't miss anyone. I don't think so. Okay, so my screen should be visible now. We didn't miss anyone, right? Everyone is here. A quick yes. You can see my screen now, right? Here. Okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna quickly spin. Okay. Okay, let's go. So the winner is clearly F. Do we have? We do have F here, right? Because I know. Congratulations, you win a curated prize, like a very special exclusive prize from us. But are you still here though? Because I can't see you in the chat. Oh, you are here. Perfect. Yay! Let's go. I'm just gonna need some address details from you, so just DM me with your address details. Yes, Platypus, we've already shipped it, but of course it's gonna take some time, so we can't speed deliver it in a week. Just it will reach. It will reach you. Don't worry. Okay, so this marks the end of these office hours. Thank you so much for all your questions. Please make sure you keep sending more questions. We have 2 more weeks to go. I think so. Maybe 3 more weeks to go. We have basically 14 days. Yes, so we have 3 more weeks to go. If you have more questions, of course, you can reach out to me, but make sure that you're also learning with others. Now, just for the last bit, I'm just gonna quickly say that if anyone has any hardware specific issues, reach out to us and I can definitely help that out with. No worries. Okay, then I'm gonna see you all in the next office hours. Thank you so much for being here. Means a lot. See you. Bye, everyone. Have a nice weekend. Bye.